Hello guys, in this video we are going to discuss the solution of the problem reverse bits. So let us look at the problem statement. The problem statement says that given a number x, reverse its binary form and return the answer in decimal. So let us try to understand the problem statement with the help of an example. So here the x which is given to us is 1. So this is the binary representation of 1. So what we have to do is we have to reverse this string and then return the decimal equivalent of this string, this reverse string. So that's about the problem statement, folks. Now let us go ahead and discuss the solution of this problem. So let us take an example in order to discuss the solution of this problem. So let us take an example where x is equals to 5. The binary representation of x equals to 5 will be 1, 0 and 1. And since we have to represent all the numbers into 32-bit numbers, so let us do that. So the 101 can be represented into 32-bit in this way. And then this is followed by 101. And this is in the binary format. So how many zeros are there? Well, there are 29 zeros over here, right? And then followed by 101. And what we need to do is we need to reverse this string. So 101 and then followed by 29 zeros. And towards the end, we need to convert into decimal format, and that will be our answer. So let us look at how we can do that. So the way we will be able to do this is, let us say we have an answer list and initially all the values of the answer list is 0 and the size of this list is 32. Now we will have something known as bit number. So which bit are we at? And initially we'll start with 0th bit. And then what we are going to do is we are going to iterate on x till x becomes equals to 0. So we'll iterate on x and then we are going to check whether the least significant bit of x is set to 1 or not. So if the least significant bit of x is set to 1, then what we need to do is we just need to go ahead and set that particular bit in our answer list to 1. And once we have done that, we simply have to just manipulate x and bit number. So in this way, we will be able to reverse the binary representation of x. And the reversed binary representation of x is there in our answer list. And all we have to do now is we just have to convert this answer into decimal format. So let us do that. So what we have to do is we need to convert our answer into decimal format. So let us convert it. So this, and in decimal format, so this is how we will convert it, and this is something which we will return it. Let us run by an example in order to understand this concept. So let us take the same example where x is equals to 5 and we know the binary representation is 1, 0 and 1, and initially my answer contains 32-bit zeros. This is 32 times. Now what we are checking is whether the 0th bit, remember bit num is 0, so whether my 0th bit is set to 1 or not. In this case the 0th bit is set to 1, so what we are going to do is we are going to set this bit to 1 and the remaining bits are zeros. Then after doing that, we will manipulate x and bit num. So now x will be manipulated by right shift, so now x becomes 1 and 0 and the bit num is now 1. So now we want to populate the value at bit num 1. Here, since the least significant bit is 0, then we will not change anything in our answer list, and we will just go ahead and manipulate our x. So now x is equals to 1 and our bit number will be 2. This, the least significant bit is 1. Since the least significant bit is 1, so this has to be changed to 1. So now our answer list contains 1, 0, 1 and then followed by zeros. And then after doing that, we will go ahead and change our x. So now x becomes 0, and since x becomes 0, so we'll exit out of this loop. So this is our answer. So see this. This is the reverse binary representation of x. And all we are doing is we are concatenating answer in a string. So our answer, so this portion will essentially do this 1, 0, 1 and then zeros. So this, and then we are converting it into decimal format. And this is what we are returning. So that's about the explanation, folks. Now let us see how we have coded this in Python. So the code is pretty much the same what we have discussed, where answer we are initially setting it to all 0 of 32 bit. Then the bit number is equals to 0 and we are iterating on x till x is not 0. If the least significant bit of x is 1, then we are setting the corresponding bit number to 1. And towards the end, we are manipulating x and bit num. And once we have the reversed binary string in the answer list, we are converting it to decimal and returning that. So that's about the code, folks. Now let us go ahead and submit our solution. So our solution got accepted. That is all from this video, folks. In case if you have any question or comment regarding this video, please feel free to use the comment section and I'll try to address them. Thank you.